Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. We always enjoy talking with Tracey Ryniec, our value stock strategist at Zacks.com, about value stocks, and so she's got another couple of them here that she wants us to know about. The Timken Company is one, TKR, the ticker symbol. What does this company do?
They manufacture anti-friction bearings and things for power transmission. They're one of those older industrial companies that make things you and I don't really know, but are used in a ton of products across like all industries.
Okay.
So they've been killing it. I like talking about these companies that are just having a really good year. And they reported record second quarter earnings. They saw sales up 30%. They're seeing real hot in Asia, like everybody is. But also the oil and natural gas industries use their bearings apparently. And so that has been hot as well as the drilling has increased. Mm-hmm. So, they're seeing a real good year, basically. They raised guidance. They expect 2011 to be a record year. And that's the first time I've ever heard a company, even in whatever conditions, basically come out in the middle of the year and say, yes, we see this being strong throughout the rest of the year and it's going to be our best year ever. You can see the estimates really surging here on the raising of the guidance. It's at the high end of the range now because I think the analysts think that it's going to be even better than what the company is projecting. And then you can see the chart, and this is what's interesting with some of these companies now. It was on a great upward 2-year trajectory, and then it fell off a cliff in this recent sell-off. So now it's really cheap. It's trading just a little under 8 times forward earnings. And that's cheap, and they pay a dividend a little over 2%. So you're getting some, you get good growth, you get a dividend, and it's cheap.
So their products are primarily used in oil drilling rigs?
Well, I don't know exactly where they use them. That's like out of my realm. Yeah, okay. But it's like the bearings. So wherever they're using those bearings, it's used in like all of those industries. So yeah, it's big in oil and natural gas.
All right, Old Dominion Freight Line. Now this one's been around for a while.
Yeah.
ODFL, the ticker symbol, and they are a freight line.
Yeah, they manage cargoes. They do a lot of logistics for their customers, things like that. Yeah. They are also killing it, actually, surprisingly. They also had a record second quarter. They also saw sales up about 30%. And some of that was on their shipping in the second quarter was up almost 17%, but the tonnage was actually up 14%. And then they're starting to raise prices a bit to keep up with higher energy costs. And so far, they're able to pass that along to their customers. So they, also really good quarter, and you can see the estimates jumping here. They didn't give guidance, but they did say they predict a strong second half of the year. They didn't see a slowdown. So, analysts like all of that. The chart looks similar to the Timken chart, actually, where it's fallen off a cliff the last couple of weeks. They're not quite as cheap as Timken, but they're trading about 13 times. So they're much more attractive at this level than they were, a month and a half ago. And they also have the same similar, good story going forward.
So is this one of those shipping companies that we can gauge the health of the shipping economy by?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I definitely look to the transports to see kind of what is going on there. And so far, they're not really seeing the slowdown. So yeah, I think we're seeing kind of mixed signals with the overall economy and a lot of what these companies are saying. So we'll see if that changes going forward. But for now, both of these guys are seeing good things.
Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
All right. Check out more stock pick ideas on our homepage, Zacks.com. If you are not there already, we put 4 new ones up there for you daily. You hear me tell you that all the time. One in each of the investing categories that we write about. With Tracey Ryniec, I'm Terry Ruffalo.